maybe just one more from here, anyway, and then a couple of new ones, and then let's have some coffee. A fairy tale, another brother-related one. He became sane, starting as someone else, who used his ears, took his sight for his own. There was no him. He was no agent to himself. Could not agree that he was real, a part, whole, not animal or machine. There was nothing true, worthwhile, just his. Yet that itself became continuous, a position in time and space, a body with an inside and an out, a movement from one place to another, a pathway began at birth and ending at death, a chance for forgetting, an introduction to the self. Thank you. And I'm going to just read a couple of new ones just to test them out. So I'll start fiddling with bits of paper. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try this one. I wrote this afternoon, so I'm not sure it's actually going to work. You know, I always make the mistake of thinking something's great when you first write it, and then, you know, give it a couple of days and think, what was I thinking? Anyway, I'm going to try this one. And it's about thinking about small town England where I grew up in the 70s. But it sort of applies to all of this in a way, I think, in the Western world, maybe. It's called Requiem for the Still Living. Where I was born, it started with the burning of the forest, the sheep alchemizing into gold across the hillsides, the cauterizing of tree stumps, the combing and sieving of wool from the backs of the peasantry. Then the cloth, the thick stone mills, swelling themselves fat at every valley end, the downstreams, the wretched workers, forced from the land, forming union by firelight, burning fences by night. Then came the birthing foundries and the forges, factories that made things people soon realised they needed, actually wanted. Engines, tractors, agricultural machines, clothing, medicines. And if you squinted and held your breath, you could convince yourself how human work would bring prosperity, progress, something for all. In time, these things did mean something, at least to us, in our valley, the people of our tribe, our aspiring blue-collar class. In that short time after the war between the Beatles and the end of Vietnam, with work for all that wanted it, the factory, its own city, with its own suburbs, downtown, districts, social club, theatre, brass band. When the hooter went, the old fours and Vauxhalls pumped themselves with a purpose up the stiff neck of the valley. Back to the semi-detached, the snail-shell aerial curves of the pristine crescents and avenues, with their neat hedges, purposeful garden ornaments, where everyone was richer than their dads had been, knew their kids would be richer still, with money to spend in the new supermarkets, on those weekend shopping trips to the cities that were once foreign countries, now available, open in the constant hit parade of new colours, sounds, different cuts of denim, lengthening hair, beard experiments. Just for that short time it was worth it all. You could not conceive there was anything but forward. Thanks.